Hi, my name's Martha Barr. I go by Indoor Foxes. I'm from Edinburgh and I make sort of indie rock, indie pop music just from my bedroom. I sort of fell into music. I've always been a musician. I've always played piano and I've been having lessons since I was like, 6 or 7 years old, and then I kind of got sick of playing other people's music. But I just started composing and writing music and creating things that I wanted to listen to. I started uploading on Spotify and then people started taking notice. Snowball affected my way into this position that I am in now. I adore music, I love music, it's the best thing ever, it brings me so much joy. So Radio 1 were doing a programme where they asked a group of young people to apply and tell them their lockdown stories basically. And I get a phone call and I'm like, from this random unknown number in London. So I answered the phone call and it's this producer, he's like, hi, my name's blah 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 from Radio 1. We really liked your story and we'd like to work with you and curate it and put it on the radio. And I was like, oh, okay, what do you want me to do? So I spoke about Indoor Foxes and took sort of like the story about how I met my managers, because I've got these 2 amazing women managers, which is so cool. So they put it on Radio 1 and I heard it and I was like, oh my God, that's me, that's me talking. They kept in the name Indoor Foxes. I was like, oh, this is amazing. So I just had this amazing little minute interview on BBC Radio 1, which really helped me get other radio plays across other BBC stations. I love them all so much, but it's just helped me so much build up this radio platform. So I think that was, it was just amazing. And it was great to be able to work with producers and sort of chat and discuss and have that opportunity to think about my own story and think about myself and reflect on my own experiences in this sort of curated setting. I think that challenges I've faced as a young musician are not exclusive to COVID, and I think that the challenges COVID has posed to people in the creative industries has been very broad. So as a young person, especially being a young woman, there's a lot of expectation that you're not who you say you are almost. And the older I get, the less this happens. Any young person that sees this will know that inexperience is something that is branded on you until you're 22. So the way that COVID's impacted me, although we've had a massive loss of life and the arts industry's been decimated, I think that on a personal level, the lockdowns and the stay-at-home orders have actually benefited my practice. And I've had to learn a lot of skills of working with people not in person, which is kind of where my strengths lie. So Peachstone was really cathartic for me when I was writing it. It was really therapeutic because I'd had this boy that I'd been really close with and we'd been really good friends. It felt like for me, out of the blue, he just decided he hated me. And so it's sort of a song about this person, but also more about how it feels to be hurt and how angry that makes you, and how you change when you're with other people. And it's just totally a song about growing up but not knowing what you're doing and being angry and hurt but having to deal with that. And it's a really close to my heart for me because I've felt that so many times in my life, and I feel like everybody has. Oh God, my dad. My dad is great and wonderful and basically has taught me my instruments to a crazy extent. I wouldn't be able to play guitar or bass or think about music in such a broad way. My dad helps me more than anything in my sort of composition, I'd say, sort of somewhere between production and composition. He'll play me songs and he'll be like, listen to how these claps lift it up so much, or listen to how it's structured, and will teach me how to structure pop songs or how to make them bigger and wider and more expansive in your ears. And he just has this sort of understanding of the genre of music that I just I'm in awe, really.
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm Martha's dad. She is, I guess you would say, the apple of our eye. We're incredibly proud of her. Just of her music and her energy and her charisma, and I guess if there's one tiny memory that really sticks out is when she was recording the high vocal in Peachstone, and she recorded the album next door in her bedroom next door to the kitchen, and we were just kind of sitting there listening to her going for this note and going for this note, and just the drive that she had and the passion that came in, that was in that note. I think it really sings through in the recording as it does in all of her music. And we're just dead proud of her.
I love my dad so much. He's my biggest cheerleader. I wouldn't be able to do it without him.